guys, so today must be celebration, eh? It's a celebration, so I'm having this name. Okay, I'll tell you right now. So hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. And if you're in the fam gang, welcome guys. Name. So basically today, name, I am celebrating a year being diagnosed with depression. Not a lot of people talk about it because we all go through different stages of it, and it's not a platform where they would actually talk about it, but I'll talk about mine because I feel like I should share it. Yeah? So guys, I was diagnosed with depression last year, thinking of May, because got June I already came home and told them. It was a really hard process. It still is even today, because each day you don't know what's bound to happen and you don't know what might trigger you. Name. So I was diagnosed with depression last year. So diagnosed before I went to a doctor, I was changing. Name. Now I'm a bubbly person and I love to communicate with people. I love to interact with abantu. Guys, I think like this is like my third class. I'm very sorry if name. So before I went to the doctor, I was experiencing a lot of change, even from myself. I'm a bubbly person. I love to interact with people. My friends know me, my family, like my andaziba. Like I'm that kid who wants to engage with people, who likes to go out and all of that. And I started changing where I would come back from a classini, just go into my room, close my window. I wanted like a dark space. That's what I wanted. I wanted that. And if my friends come over, it's a thing of niambanini, you know, those things. But I would never like but it's how I felt. I wanted to be alone, but at the same time I needed people there. But still, when they got there, I just didn't feel like, yay, you know, I need you guys here now, leave. So it was indoors in Jalo. So it was hard because I was going through a lot, and it was my second year. First year was okay, and then at the end of the first year, a lot of things happened personally and whatnot. And then second year, yay. So before I knew, I had hints about, okay, you're going through depression, but it was so hard for me to accept it. It was hard for me to accept it because of many things. And yes, it was of many things, guys. And because of many things, it was a thing of name. How did I even get it? Like, I was trying to pinpoint what has stressed me so much that I'm into this space, name, and how am I to go forward? How do I react? How do I take things and all of that, name? So one of the housemates is Zazi Kula process again, and then they found out that Nambubani depression. So one go to this doctor, and I went, and I still remember that again like for the whole day. Dazivalela, thinking, what is it that has put me into this place? How am I going to come out of this place and all of that? And I still remember thinking, I feel like I'm mentally, like, how am I going to explain this and all of that? And I don't know if maybe I'm doing a if my general overall thinking is right or not, but I feel like in black families, it takes time for them to accept depression and all of those things, because it's a matter of and all of that, you know. We tend to think that depression only happens to people who are working insurance and all of those things, but we forget that even at a young age we are going through so many things with school changes, other people still have to take care of their parents while they're still at school. Imali zabo mhlambi zo NSFAS, they need to support their families and all of that. And when you get into varsity, everything changes. Everything changes. You have so much work to do. Your environment changes. You meet different people. Like, it's a lot of the dynamics that change, né? So came back home, got June, had to explain the whole situation because I'm going to use medical aid. I'm going to ask for allowance raise because now I need to go to psychologist and all of those things. I guess because I pick again the biggest situation yamba again. Hopefully private to mama. I can don't because I'm being diagnosed with depression. Her first question was in Donald stress, you know. So it was hard for me to actually pinpoint it because there is so much that was happening last year, even the year before, or last year. There was so much, and I could not really pinpoint and say, I know Elena into that actually has led me, you know. And last year, I was going out a lot. Guys. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I still remember this about the EBM too. And I went out the day before I went to ride. Like on my babes, why it was Namilingo, you know. So guys, it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to accept. It took me a while to accept that, babes. Depression is here to stay, and it shows you because you are special. If you know. So depression is real. You could be 16, you could be 18, you could be 30. There's no age for depression. And yes, it's a mental disorder, or yes, it's a mental illness, but it doesn't mean just because I have depression now I can't do anything. I can do everything, but I just need to watch out for my emotions and all of those things. So for me, it part depression. At the beginning, it was hard because trying to explain myself to my parents and trying to get them on board and the support and everything, it was a bit hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard because of Mama Naya. Back in her days, she also experienced depression, but her depression was extreme because I think the clinics she was sent back in the days game. She used to stay like we ward yake, where it was extreme. It was dark, guys. It was dark. No one used to open the windows or curtains, so it was like that. And she was on treatment, and she was suicidal. I think more than 3 times she attempted to kill herself, but she could not. So I knew that coming home and explaining myself, it would trigger a lot of memories for her. And I knew it was going to be hard for her to try and help me because Naima, she's been through depression, and probably she still is. And for me to be new to depression and still trying to find my way, I knew it was going to be a hard thing because I don't feel like Umzali would want their own kid to go through the path that they've also went through. And I don't know, like, if maybe she was scared on how I would handle things and how she would tell me on how to actually handle things, you know. But eventually they were on board, and I'm grateful to have family that really like accepted the situation, because once you're diagnosed with something, there's not really a U-turn to turn things and say ish normal and everything. And guys, with depression, I pay. You might be taken out of treatment, but you still in a process of healing. Each and every single day you heal. I have days where I take 100 steps forward and I'm like, I've beat you, you're so behind. The next month or next week, depression will be like, hey babes, I'm the one beating you. But you know, so each and every single day is a different day, because you really don't know what to expect. You don't know how to handle things because everything just seems to be so much for you. You can't do, like, guys, Imani, you get to a place where you happy, like you are genuinely, you content, you know that feeling, but I'm content. And then next moment you're like, yeah, and then how do I solve X? How do I do that? And all of that. So it becomes a thing where each day is a new day, each day is a new tackle. And I'm happy. I've had my days where I relapse, and I have my days where I'm told, okay, take a step back from a treatment, let's try walking. Yeah, try walking. And I would stumble, but still I try find my way to stand, but it will be hard for me to walk. Like, guys, it's not a thing where you heal completely and I'm not depression, everything is fine, you're back to normal. It's not like that. It's bound to take time, it's bound to take years. I've got my days where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I really can't do this. And I have my days where I'm like, So guys, like, in depression, I might be glowing. I might be happy and I might tackle life as if there's nothing, but I want to say depression is real. It is real. If you have a friend, family member, even yourself, you're going through depression, babes, you are going to beat it. You are going to be in front of it. And guys know, ne? Personally, I deal with the depression as if I'm famous. Ne? I take myself as if I'm the superstar, and depression is this person who wants to be in my life. Ne? I don't want to be in their life, but bona, they're inviting themselves to my life. So I'm like, okay, come into my life. Ne? There are days where you're going to control me and I'm going to say, okay, but there are days I'm going to control you, So for me, it has changed a lot, but I have not allowed it to stand in a way and say, just because I'm in a depression, it's fine, I won't do it. No. Yes, it might be a mental illness or mental disorder, but mentally, I'm fine. I'm very fine, even though I have those days where I'm like, yeah. And guys, depression, it's not like with like flu, like you get given an injection and then few weeks pay. No, it's here to stay. And that's why I'm celebrating. I mean, if you're gonna be part of my life, giving me highs and lows and sea level, let me celebrate you being in my life, because which is I'm not going to let it nyathela me. And with the support that I've had from friends and family, I'm really grateful. And if you do know anyone who does have it, guys, like, it's support. We have those days where we don't want people around. We have those days where we want people around. Peter, man, guys, the depression go on and off. You want to have people, but at the same time, you don't want to have people there. So it's really hard to support Tina Band with the depression, because I still remember with my friends, they wouldn't know what to do. And I also was on a thing about, I know Mandias, but I want you guys here, but at the same time, but nothing defines a person. You yourself define you. You might have depression, might have anxiety, but you're still you. Yes, you have your days. I tell you, just because una depression is sana bukeka njenge depression, don't let yourself. And I know I have a cousin who has a depression, and she started having like things, because I still remember she had a dark mark, and it was all from a depression. I have not reached that stage yet. Maybe I might in the future, maybe I might not, but it's real. Each day is a new step. It's like we're taking baby steps. You might feel as though you've taken 100 steps forward, and then you have your days where you pull back and all of those things. Mara iyenzeka, where you feel you've conquered everything, because it's just hard, especially we're still in our 20s and whatnot. And for now, as cabin like, because I still remember I'm not coming home telling your rents, but okay, I've have a depression. And my mother was on thinking, like, still don't. You only have school, you're not even paying bills, you don't even have kids. What is it that it's and I was on thing, but andiyazi. But I guess God decided that at the age of 20, you're gonna have depression, and you need to find a way to get through it each and every single day. And you guys, I'm not gonna lie, it is hard. It is extremely hard because ndiyakwazi ugowa, but ke ngoku andiyazi into le nto isuke emnayisana indigowise ngaphezu kwabanye abantu ndiqonde uba hayi. But all in all, I just want to say, if I know that ngoku I'm talking boldly about it and I have a smile on my face and all of that, mara yay kwakusinyeka. But I want you guys to know that depression is real. And as abantu with depression, we tend to be quiet and we tend to step away. It's not hard talking about, it's not hard, wow. It's really hard talking about depression because you don't want to be like you are seeking attention. You don't want to be like ufuna usizeleka, but oh, Shamoya Nelisa une depression, that's why. No, we don't want that. We really don't want that. But it's just that it's really hard trying to find your feet at it because it's not something that you can just get over it. No, you might be happy, you might be taken out of treatment, but you do have those days where izinto don't look good and all of those things. But I want to say there's light at the end of the tunnel if you take your time and actually work with it. And remember, Mos, you are that superstar, and you're not, it's those what are they, it's not journalists, but it's those okay, balekilek, but it's those paparazzi people that, yeah, paparazzi, it's that paparazzi person that wants to constantly be there. Take it as that you are famous, but kukola paparazzi ke ifuna uba within ubomi chekishe bakwenzeka ntoni na. Allow it in, accept it in, but don't let it control your life. Don't let it take too much pictures. Say, yeah, not this time, you understand? So, yeah. Otherwise, sibahle, sisezoba bahle, and we're still gonna do what we came up ebomini to do, even though we have depressions, anxiety, stress, and all of those things. Don't let it take over. I'm here. I'm surviving. I'm not gonna say I've survived. I have not survived because depression, guys, it says which is I've accepted that. It's okay. But I don't want people that have depression, stress, anxiety, because it's all of those things mixed in one, to feel as though they should give up and all of that. Don't give up, sweetheart. Nothing defines you, but you yourself define yourself. So you might be going through depression, through stress, to anxiety and all of those things, but there are also other people who are going through that. You're not the only one, and each and every single day for you is a special day. Keep on working on yourself and do not let it take over. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and please do like, comment, subscribe, and share.